Welcome back to Temeron's Tactics. This is AI War Fleet Command Gameplay Tutorial Part 25. In this video, we're going to plan an attack on the system of Venumity. If we look at the map, that's the next system on our list that has the alpha core shield generator on it that we need to destroy before we can attack the enemy homeworlds. So this is our next objective. We do not have supply in Venumity. We control Murderer, but we do not control Hasbang because this is where our friendly Dyson Sphere is. So in order to attack Venumity, we need to be able to put out our orbital command station without the benefit of a shield over it and a decloaker next to it before we start building it. Now, the enemy has a lot of things here which will make that difficult. It's got a couple of sniper guardians. Okay, so of course they can just shoot all the way across the system and then they would just be able to destroy our base the second we put it out. They also might have cloak ships here which we can't decloak, so they could just be sitting right next to our base and then they could just pop it, okay, which we saw once earlier this video. So we need not only decloaking but also anti-sniper coverage, counter-sniper fire, that's called, okay. That can be accomplished from our homeworld dock here. That's the Scout Starship. Has no combat value but is cloaked, and its tachyon beams provides counter sniper coverage and acts as a scout. Let's build one. I'll unpause for a moment. We can see that's just going to take a few seconds to pump it out. We also need a couple other ships here in Murderer. Okay, our fleet is right here. This is all of our combat ships. This is all of our docks, our mobile space docks right here. I'll hit reset so it's not flashing at me, along with our engineers that we were planning to bring on this attack. Okay, so these are the ships that are going to want to go build our base once we get there. So we're going to need a colony ship now because we can't build a colony ship once we're there. We don't have supply. Remember, if you're attacking a system outside of supply, you can't just hit B to build something and bring up a colony ship and then build your orbital command station. All right, you've got to build the colony ship. You've got to bring the colony ship with you. Okay. And it's a good idea to bring a backup just in case your first one is destroyed before you can actually bring it into the command station. They're cheap. You can have 5 of them. They only take 2,000 metals, so that's like not a big deal. Okay. Let's see if those scout starships are done yet. Looks like we do already have one. The other one should just take a few more moments. Well, 40. We only need one. Okay, so I'm just going to grab it and we're going to send it to rendezvous with our group, with our fleet here in Murderer. There it is. So I'll grab that scout starship and I'm going to put it right along with these other support ships right here. And all of these ships are going to get into this transport. This is going to be group 2. I'm going to hit control and then 2, and then I'll grab those transports and put them as group 1. Okay, group 2, group 1. Let's consolidate those groups into one little cluster. And then we're going to send all of those transports on to Venumity. Here comes our fleet. As soon as they enter the Venumity gate, I'm going to pause it. There's all 8 of our transports. Okay, so Group 1, which is our entire fleet, I want to come over here and attack this shield station guard post. I'm going to select one and then right-click right there. Group 2, which is the Scout Starship, our mobile space docks, our engineers, they're going to go down here to this EtherJet tractor fabricator and sit there for a few moments. I'm just going to press 2 and then right-click down there. I'll unpause. As soon as 1 gets next to that shield, I'm going to press unload. I just have these selected now. There we are. They'll take out all those foes very, very quickly. Once this is there, I'm going to hit unload on that. And then as soon as it's done, I'm going to pause it and grab those colony ships and stick them back inside the transport. Okay? They are not cloaked. They're small, little, vulnerable ships, and I want them to be protected inside that transport there. Okay? Now that all these space docks are out, let's grab those, move them up just a little bit, and I'm going to put them in repeat and ask them to build rail pods and the Zenith viral shredders. It'll take a few moments for them to spread out and figure out where they want to be, but once they get settled, there they are, they're going to be able to repair each other and make sure that everything stays safe there. All right. Now we can zoom in here and we see our fleet is all spread out, and I'm sure we've destroyed that shield. Yes, that command station shield guard post is destroyed. So let's have all of our fleet do an attack move right towards this ion cannon. I want to clear out the foes underneath this ion cannon so that when we're ready to destroy this base in just a second, we can put our own base there and capture the ion cannon and not have these ships turn on the cannon itself. Okay? Those rail pods are going to help with that an awful lot. Let's also grab our fighters. I'm going to hit L to select half of them, and I'm going to ask those fighters to go on a strike mission against that orbital command station. Let's unpause. And also we need to grab these transports now that they're all empty, and let's move them out of the way so that they're not in danger. Okay? This one can stay there, though, because it's got those 2 colony ships. What are those 2 transports doing? Get over there. They're getting captured or something. Oh, they're just being idiots. I see. Okay. Let's get them out. Those fighters will annihilate those missile frigates conveniently right there. Here comes our fleet to take on those foes around that ion cannon. There's our fighters going to take out that command station. Okay, so we just gained 20 AI progress. I'm going to grab all of these ships here and ask them all to attack move down here. We're also going to make sure that our scout is nearby. Where's our scout? It's right here. Okay, so it's providing tachyon and sniper coverage. Let's just move it right next to the fabricator. We're going to grab the engineers, make sure they're all right here. They are. Okay. We're going to grab this assault transport and unload one of those colony ships. I'm going to hit unload and unpause it and then repause it and ask one of those 2 colony ships to get back inside the transport. Okay. So now we've got anti-sniper coverage and decloaking coverage right here. All right. I want all 75 of these teleport raiders to now move right here. Okay. I want them to defend this spot. I can just right click and they'll just teleport right over there because they're just super fast like that. Let's go ahead and grab this colony ship, and I'm going to go ahead and drop a military orbital command station right here next to this fabricator. And I'm going to ask these engineers to specifically work on that orbital command station. It's not. The sniper coverage here is preventing them from sniping it, and the decloaking is preventing them from being able to, from those cloak ship scale, being able to come in. And look at that. We got the youngling weasel from the Advanced Research Station. Great. So now we've built our base here. Now I can press B to build something. We can go to support, and I could grab a force field. However, you'll notice that I don't have any more. Okay? We used our last force field in our attack on Pelea. All right? So we've got 11,000 science because we've been very frugal with our science use. So let's go to where one of our science stations is. I'm going to go to support, and let's unlock some more force fields. There's 2 choices, the force field Mark II or the hardened force field. I suggest the hardened force field. The caveat here is that the lightning and flak turrets do not maintain 75% of their firepower when firing from underneath a hardened force field generator. Let's go ahead and unlock that hardened force field generator, and we're going to go to Venumity. I'm going to press B to build something, and we're going to put one of those hardened force field generators right next to this fabricator and this base, and then I'm going to ask my engineers to specifically build that force field generator. How's our ion cannon looking? Is it still alive? Yes, and 100% health. And it looks like nobody's paying any attention to the ion cannon, which is now helping us. Outstanding. So that was a nice capture there, okay? I assure you that if we had not brought that scout starship, this would not have gone as well as it did, okay? Again, you're watching Temeron's Tactics. My name is Temeron. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the continuation of this gameplay tutorial series.